come back. Here's Drake. Give him. Hey, Aubrey. Talk tonight, will you?
Pick your head up, young fella. It's all right. It's okay. You got more games to play. Pick your head up. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
And you squeeze that, by the way.
We'll be all right.
And you squeeze that.
See y'all.
That was my work, too.
Pick your head up.
Yes,
Never see a happy day, not unless you learn to hold on to somebody. Slowly everybody crazy, hold on to somebody.
Hits in football.
Yeah. Double up so many people, man. They hit me. Whether it be Facebook or Twitter, email, man. They ask me.
NBA timeout. Well, we get our name stolen, but we don't get the swag taken. So check this out. I got a question for everybody. Is it just me? Or is Drake the most annoying fan in NBA history? I think Spike Lee, at his height, wasn't as annoying, as Drake. I mean, just look at Drake antics, man. Do you think anybody else could do some of the stuff that Drake has done? And let's be honest. I know Drake is happy right now, but your team is not going to win. Even without Kevin Durant, there is no way that the Raptors can match and keep up with the depth that the Warriors have. It's impossible. You can't. You can't. With Cal, and here's the thing. Having a player as good as Kawhi has just exposed Lowry. See, everybody, they was thinking in Toronto, hey, we found the problem. It ain't Lowry. Lowry is performing. Lowry's not the problem. We found the problem is DeRozan. No, it's Lowry. He hasn't come to play the whole playoffs and is making your team struggle. But even if Lowry was at his best, there's no way that you guys are gonna win. If you look at the way he was doing the Milwaukee series, where he's rubbing the coach on the neck and he's walking into the huddle, he's high-fiving dudes, he's stepping onto the court, he got the little Tupac hoodie on. If he had that much enthusiasm about that battle he had with Pusha, he might have won. A lot of people are saying that the Milwaukee president and Giannis are haters and they're mad because they're lost. No, they're not. But you can't do that. You cannot do. As loved as Spike Lee is in New York, he couldn't do that. He could slap five with the players. He never stepped on the court. Drake, I swear, Drake is like that girlfriend, right? That annoying girlfriend that your buddy has, that you want to say, man, shut the fuck up. But you can't, because then you know your buddy will get mad. Like, how you gonna sit here and do all these antics and you got two men jersey numbers tattooed on you? You got Kevin Durant and Steph Curry tattooed on you. Let's just go past the moistness of what I just said. The fact that he has two men, unrelated, tattooed on him. We're going to forget how moist that sounds right now. Drake is Mars 2.0. And if you ain't old enough to know who Mars is, look up the old Michael Jordan commercials with Spike Lee. But like I said, Spike Lee at his most wasn't. He never did as much as Drake. I think Drake is a distraction. The little thing he did with Aisha. Here's the thing. I think everything that Drake is doing is going to backfire. Just like everything Spike Lee did backfired, everything Drake does is going to backfire and is going to affect the Raptors. If you're not young enough to know, there was a game where the Pacers were playing the Knicks. Spike Lee jumped up. He get to run off at the mouth. And Reggie Miller went crazy. He buried the Knicks. He buried the Knicks and embarrassed Spike in front of his wife. That's the same thing that's going to happen to Drake. Drake is going to sit here and he's going to keep talking in these guys' ear, and Steph is going to go off 50 on their ass. Because who going to guard Steph? You can't guard Steph and Clay. You can't. One of them going to get off. And the reason they're going to get off is going to be because of Drake. You might mess around, Draymond might drop 40 on you because of Drake. So if I'm the Raptors, I'm telling Drake, sit down, enjoy the game, represent us, but do not, and I repeat, do not create any bulletin board material. Because that's all they need is that one thing, and they're going to go off and they're going to explode and they're going to blow our asses out because we don't have the depth to compete with these guys. Hell, we don't have the starting lineup to compete with these guys. Even without KD, they still was a 73-win team. We don't have necessary manpower to compete with these guys. And they better hope that DeMarcus Cousins doesn't get that power up and he get back to 100%. Because if he does, it's going to be trouble. Well, there go the whistle. As always, NBA timeout. Can't nobody be us but us. We out.
Yeah. Last circle. Yeah. It's new.